Dr. Dave roast frauditors, he puts them on the grill. Stop complaining about your massive water bill. Stick the foil up where the sun don't shine. When I'm done with you, your shop will be mine. I'm living life I've taken in the sun. I destroy frauditors, I do it all for fun. I got weapons of mass destruction for you, bud. I got 99 thrums, but a goat ain't one. But a goat ain't one. I got 99 thrums, but a goat ain't one.
Today's video takes us to Chicago, Illinois, where we're going to ride along with GoatBoy. And I tell you what, I'd be scared shitless if I was going to ride with him. A seatbelt's not going to help much. I'm telling you, man, you need a crash test dummy in that car with you. But anyway, he's going to rant and rave. Oh my God, he's losing his mind. He's close to the edge. And we're going to take a look at another email that he's written to the FBI, the ATF, and maybe the CIA about Dr. Dave. Oh my goodness. So let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy GoatBoy.
I'm going to give them 2 weeks. They're not going to be able to. So this is going to show you that they were coming at me, attacking and putting this sexual dehumanization, while I never corresponded with them, not one time, right? I'm going to give them that opportunity to try to show their audience that I was going back and forth with them, which they will never be able to do that. So that's just going to show you clearly how these people insert themselves into a situation where they do not belong, like an interloper. But not only do they insert themselves into a situation, they insert themselves into a situation with hate in their heart, because they make it very clear. They say they hate this channel, so that's why they want to sexually harass this channel, or they want to dehumanize this channel because they hate, right? When they never came at me with good faith and try to have a conversation, they just immediately go to sexual harassment and racially triggered menacing. So you see, that's the beautiful thing. I learned a long time ago, do not go back and forth with these people, man. These people are atheists. There was a saying, these people are pigs. They play in mud, and they'll drag you in, and they'll beat you with experience. Of course they will, because they are of Satan. And with that being said, those 3 or 4 channels that I never mentioned once, I've been doing research on them in the background, and one of them, he's from Canada. Beyond Frauditor Brink being from Canada, there's another Frauditor from Canada. I'm gonna link him up real nice. We're gonna link them all up together. It's gonna have an effect on them in court or out of court. In court or out of court.
I can tell you for sure nothing's going to be resolved out of court, sweetheart. I can tell you that, proof positive. Well, let's take a look at this email that I received on Sunday from the FOIA auditor. That's his email address, the FOIA auditor. That's GoatBoy. I just had conversation with Frauditor or troll. Now that's proof positive that he's using voice recognition or AI, because that's supposed to say frauded or troll. What does it say? Frauded or troll. Yeah, what the hell? And flat dirt. They both want to cease and desist and stop any back and forth. I don't know if that's true or not. I tried having a conversation with you in good faith the other day via phone call. It did not work out for you. Okay, for me, I guess, all right. I am, again, reaching out to you to find out what it is that you want from me to resolve this and stop your antagonizing. I don't want a damn thing from you unless you have buku money. You have buku cash? If you have 5-figure money, we can talk about it. How can we resolve this? Well, I just said, if you have 5-figure money, we can talk about it. If you want to speak moving forward, we will only do it in writing. Oh, that's great, man, because I don't like those conversations. If you continue down this path, it will just further show you acting in bad faith when I try to resolve this with you. I'm not interested in resolving it, you stupid moron. How stupid are you? This is a one-side fight that you are on. I'm not interested in hearing from you or mentioning you. Try to resolve this, please. And I wrote back to him, I'm not interested in resolving this. Now see, it says I am not interested in hearing from you or mentioning you. But he's going to email me 4 more times. All right, so let's get back to this video.
And these people want to sit there and giggle and think it's okay to double down on ethnic descent of people from the Middle East, sexual harassment, dehumanization. You know what I'm saying? Arabic traditions. This is not a game. This is all these people are doing is they're just allowing me to use their what they call crimes against them to try to influence the government to rewrite the anti-Semitism bill. To rewrite the anti-Semitism bill. Anti-Semitic is not just hatred towards Jewish people. Anti-Semitism should be also hatred towards all Semites. Aramaic, Arabic, that's the real anti-Semitism. So all they're doing, they're a gift and a curse. These trolls are a gift and a curse. They're a gift because they give an opportunity for more professionals and more haters to come and join their side and show hate. So we get to verify and we get to find out who these business people are hiding behind these YouTube accounts that are currently engaging in sexual harassment, dehumanization, defamation, libel, and all that. That's the gift of these people. The curse is that they rile up so many people and build up so many emotions and have people built up with so much anger and hate.
This boy doesn't have any idea what he's babbling about, but one thing's clear to me because he made a live stream about the Jewish people and he hates them. He hates Jewish people. I don't know why. What the hell's wrong with him? I don't know. And then he writes me this email. Why do you feel the need to put the Palestinian flag on the back of a goat animal's ass? Well, I never did that until just a few days ago, and you gave me the idea. Yeah, you gave me that idea. I said, oh, that's a great idea. The day after I told you that it hurts me so much because my people are being whatever in Palestine, and that things like that bring me great harm? Things like that bring you great harm. Why would things like that bring you great harm? I don't know, GoatBoy. You're a strange guy. You know that? There's nothing racist about this meme. Nothing at all. The ISIS strip club. That's cute. It's funny. And you're a goat herder, so deal with it, boy. Oh, by the way, before I forget, GoatBoy, can you show me where Palestine is located on the map here? Yeah, the country of Palestine. I want to see if you know where it's at. Where is it at on here? Point it out for me. Oh, you can't find it? That's because it doesn't exist, idiot.
So you see, that's the gift right there. Frauditor, troll, and all you other peons, they're attracting new people on a daily basis, right? They're attracting new people who watch YouTube. They're attracting new people on a daily basis who are going down this rabbit hole. So on a daily basis, there's people, professionals, government employees, whoever they may be. They never heard of something called First Amendment audit or something called Frauditor, or they never heard of that. So they get into this rabbit hole, and now these professional people, these people that watch YouTube, they get into a rabbit hole of hate. Now when they subscribe to someone, a brand new person, subscribes to, let's say for example, Frauditor troll. Now this brand new professional, he's sitting at his work or she's sitting at her work, and she watches people like Frauditor troll and Anthony Gurka all day long, and now while they're in their job, they're watching YouTube when they should be working, but instead they're leaving disparaging comments behind about auditors or about what they call frauditors. That's the gift right there. That's the gift. these new people that are following these Frauditor troll channels, not only some of them are professionals and they work for these professional agencies, but they're giving us their icon, their picture. We have their picture and we have their full name, or we have a username that we could Google and it'll cross-reference their Instagram or their Facebook or their Twitter. We could do further digging on who these people are. So that's the wonderful thing. Let's say, for example, somebody logs in and starts watching Frauditor Troll's YouTube channel. Somebody, let's say somebody that works for let's say a paralegal, right? Let's say a paralegal that works for a law firm goes on Frauditor Troll's YouTube channel and says, hey, I'm new to this. I never knew about these people, but I hate them. I hate frauditors. They're scumbags of society, right? That's his first comment he left today. Tomorrow, he'll go and watch a brand new video from Frauditor Troll, and he would say, yeah, I wish more officers would be like P. Barnes, or, I wish more frauditors would be no nonsense. I mean, more officers will be no nonsense. This is the way they have to deal with frauditors. Just book them, hit them on the ground, and pull them out and cuff them and tase them. So there's the second comment of a professional that works for a paralegal agency, and we have his picture, and we have his full name, and we cross-reference. Now we have his entire detail.
I think that's stalking. When you find out somebody's details like that, and for no reason at all, not to mention creepy. Hey, let's get back to this email. Yeah, GoatBoy writes to me, it's too late for you. I do not expect you to stop. You actually are wanting to escalate every day. Even if you did stop today, I will continue to have you charged for the crimes you have committed and continue to commit. I am not interested in suing you. Now wait a minute, you're going to have me charged with crimes, but you're not interested in suing me. Well, I guess you want the legal process to take over. Is that what it is? The cops, they think they're going to arrest me and put me in jail? Even if you stop for 1 week, I will still pursue charges against you. That entire week, every single day is going to be my mission to have you charged for criminality. For once in your lifetime, you will face consequences for your wrongdoing. Man, that sounds pretty official. I'm shaking in my boots. Unlike you, I'm going to provide proof of crimes you are committing. All you can do is lie about me. In the end, there will be justice. You are not worth the lawsuit. You are only worth what your actions bring, Mr. Untouchable. That's nice, GoatBoy. Did you write that yourself? I think GoatBoy wrote this himself because there's no fancy words in here. Yeah, well, hey, let's get back to the story.
Good. Now, let's keep eyes on this person, on this professional who we identified, and let's build a case against them. Let's wait until this paralegal says some harmful shit, right? Like a death threat, or like the photographer said. Somebody in one of their channels said in the comment section, said somebody should put an AirTag, an Apple GPS, on that frauditor's vehicle, follow him and take him out, right? We should continue to monitor these people that are leaving comments of death threats and hate. When we have enough data on them and enough screenshots and comments of some type of a hateful enterprise and demonic enterprise, now we could attach them to the overall RICO case or whatever it may be. Why? Because they didn't engage in fair use. They did not engage in funny things and saying, hey, you know what, that auditor, whatever. No, they're engaging in something beyond free speech. They're engaging now into cyber menacing, into cyber harassment, into sexual harassment, into menacing, into death threats, right? So you see, we'll keep eyes on their followers as well. This is the gift. The gift is they are building up so much hate and they're letting weaklings come and follow their little miscellaneous traps. Yep, so that's the wonderful thing. And those type of professionals, man, I'm telling you, I got a booklet on them. I got a booklet. I've been collecting that data for a while now. I told Frauditor I'm working on a 10 by 10. I told him that 2, 3, 4 years ago.
People friendly.
3 years ago, I told him I'm working on a 10 by 10 bulletin. Think about all these belligerent. Think about all these belligerent, belligerent and on the borderline, demonic government employees that had an outburst in front of my camera. Think about how idiotic they showed themselves to be. While I have half of my catalog of wonderful, courteous government employees, right? That I was inquiring in the same identical thing. So why is it that half of the government employees on my channel are belligerent and discourteous and failing to comply with their own law?
Perhaps because you're rude and condescending all the time, Georgie boy? Is that it? You're a smartass. You know, well, why aren't these records publicly displayed? Who gives a crap? Let's get back to the email. Let's see, what's he say here? Mr. Coulter, it's, what's it say? It's. Well, he's got it's twice. It's not only about crimes you committed, it's the involvement of many professionals who have engaged with your racism and criminal behavior. What the hell is he talking about? I don't know. All local jurisdictions will be notified. There's about 30 total of you. Wow, I didn't know I was running a criminal enterprise. No lawsuit needed. Only crimes provided screen. Okay, but this is tough to read. Let's go back here. No lawsuit needed. Only crimes provided screenshots, hate, daily menacing, racism, sexual harassment. It's not only about you, it's also about the people that you are going to bring down with you. Even if you deleted all your channels, oh my God, deleted. It should say deleted and it says delete it. Even if you deleted all your channels tomorrow, I still have screenshots of the 30 individuals involved. They will be held accountable under your collaborations. You had your opportunity. Thank yourself for what you have provided in this world. You need to be exposed for what you have created. You put hate in many people's heart, and it will be too late for them to disassociate themselves from you. It was funny to you, but thousands of professionals in the past 2 years, doctors, lawyers, scientists, of all professions, of all ethnicities, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, have lost their career because they chose to speak out against racism, and that's what's happening in Palestine. Oh, were you able to point the country of Palestine out to me on the map? Because I can't find it. Help me out with that. Can you, GoatBoy? They think their voice in standing up for what's right is more important than their profession and livelihood, their years of career, just so they could be on the right side of history. I don't know what that means. Who knows what GoatBoy's talking about anyway? He's a rambler and a babbler. Instead, you created a group of people who engage in criminal acts over the internet while my people are being offed in Palestine. You are making a mockery of an entire race. This is a one-sided fight. You are fighting. It's against yourself. There will be justice. Oh, dearie me. I can't possibly read all the comments on my videos. There's just too many of them. I don't know if anybody said about anything about his people, his so-called people. I haven't, man. You know what? I put a couple pictures up here with the Palestinian flag on a goat's ass, and I guess that's upsetting to him. I don't know why, but yeah, I haven't said anything about him or his people. But stay tuned, because he's going to make a fool out of himself in offices. Roll that clip.
An order in his book. Yep, that's correct. Come again. Is there any reason why these officers are here?
I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film me here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want you filming me.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
I don't want you to film.
Don't get close to me.
You want to go that route? What is the reason for calling the officers here? I want to know what your job title is to see if you're able to assist.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's the one who called the officers in the first place? Because this may become a legal suit now. This is transparency. I'm conducting an audit. While I wait for the clerk to show me the statute about freedom of information, I need to do an inspection on the town, city, zoning and ordinances book. I have permission. I have permission. I have permission to film here, sir. Ma'am, please ask your superior before disrespecting somebody of the public. Where's the water department for this town?
Don't yell. I'm talking to you softly. Why are you yelling at me?
Sir, please stop recording me.
Okay, I need to do an inspection.
I understand that. Please stop recording me right now. You do not have my permission to record me.
Okay, is your facility open to the public?
Not currently.
Not currently, okay. Okay, can you comply with my request? Where's your water department? Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This will become a legal matter if you choose to go this route. Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to see that.
Show me the statute.
Sir?
Can you show me the statute?
Sir.
Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you with?
What do you mean? I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me. I'll be waiting for the statute. Thank you. I'll be waiting for the book, sir. Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter.
Okay, sir.
This is going to become a legal matter. Please comply. Pass. I got to pass. Along with an inspection on the zoning and ordinances book. I'm going to be conducting some business here. I'm going to be recording it. Ma'am, it's up to you, ma'am. There may be a suit in the court of law for non-compliance. What do you mean who I'm with, ma'am?
I don't know what you want.
I don't know why you're giving me a hard time or a bad attitude. In order to do an inspection on a book readily available. Hi, ma'am. What's your first name?
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what's your first name?
Who are you?
The budget book, ma'am. I need to do.
I don't have. If you want to have a seat, I'll.
Sure, that's fine. Ma'am, I have permission to film. I have permission. I have permission here. Well, you see, the thing is, my good man. Anyhow, compliance is the key, folks. Where does it state that? Ma'am, I need stamped copies of these FOIA here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure, possibly. I'm acting as press, ma'am. First Amendment. I also have permission here with me. Okay, ma'am, you also have to abide by 2635.101 basic obligations of public service. Sir, I'm abiding by the statutes. It does not require a name in order to obtain record. Okay, well, you're talking unlawful. You're talking incorrect. That is not true what you just stated. Come again? Very rude. I'm not rude. It all shows on camera. You're the one who's rude. Well, anyhow.
No one really cares.
No one really cares? An inspection, if I wanted to take digital photocopies.
No, you cannot.
Absolutely, I can,
No,
ma'am.
you cannot.
Please comply with the law. Are you refusing service? Just tell me you're refusing service. Hand me over your business card and you will be hearing from my lawyer. If you go ahead and record, that means you're creating a public record and you cannot delete that off your personal phone. Your personal phone becomes a public record.
That's fine. I'll record it.
Okay. Well, sir, there's options to conduct business in person. You can't refer everybody to online. I'm not going to refuse my identification. However, I have not committed any crime. You cannot articulate that I have broken a law. Here's what I will tell you. Ma'am, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You could just call me sir. I'd like to file a police report of non-compliance about a employee that works here. Sir, I don't answer any questions.
You don't respect me. Why would
So therefore, I'm not obligated to provide any identification in this matter.
you talk about my wife? What does my wife have to do with anything?
No, I'm not providing an address, ma'am. I'm doing a general inspection.
What does my wife? Why put up a picture and say that's my wife of a goat?
Not in my uniform, however, I do have my clipboard with me. That is not lawful what you told me.
We're gonna have a ball at your cemetery. We're gonna bring you a rose, okay? We're gonna bring you a rose and we're gonna say you were dishonorable. He's attached to the affidavit too. He's part of the enterprise. You drew first blood. Just like you do with all these auditors, you draw first blood. In the next 3 days, I'm going to have a criminal enterprise community section, and it's going to be real well detailed. I got an attorney that's helping me draft it up and write it up. Scumbag. You're just a plain scumbag, man. You want to say why I'm upset and stuff. We're going to prove that you are breaking U.S. code. If I really wanted to be petty, I would take you to court.